Alright, here we go. I'm going to be working on this '07 Mercedes GL 450. I got to pull the transmission out of it. It's leaking out the bell housing. But it's going to be the wife's driver, and I'm just going to put a new transmission in it. I'm not going to try rebuilding it or nothing. So this ought to be fun, maybe. Doesn't look too hard. Doesn't look any different than anything else, but I gotta get it out so next weekend I can go to Mercedes and order it, and then it'll take 30 days to get it back. I got different tires for it. And that'll raise it about ½ an inch, just the tires. We'll see what happens. But all right, first thing you gotta do is get this exhaust out of here. See if you can see the. So those are star heads, and they're E12s on the socket. Can't really see it, but it's an E12. I got 2 down there, and these 2, and 1 right there. I'll get those out, and there's a couple bolts here on each side. I'll get those out. All right, I got those 2 clamps back there off. You can see there's one there, one over there. They came off easy. Those 2 broke, and that one broke. Those came out easy. There's 2 more over there. So I'm gonna grab a hammer, beat the crap out of it until I get it off there. I'll be back. All right, I got those 6 bolts out. I think it's got a carrier bearing in there. So I'm gonna take this. Well, yeah. Take this covering off. I'm gonna need more room to get that out of there. All right, I got the cover out. There's the carrier bearing. There's the covers over there. 4 pieces, 3 pieces. These are 10 millimeter. Those are 8 millimeter. So now I'll take these 2 bolts off, and those 3. Let's go get a bigger star socket. I don't think I got a socket that size. And then on this up here on the front, this was already painted. So I put chalk here and here and lined it up with this. So that way I can put it back exactly the way I took it off, because I don't know about Mercedes. So I'm going to mark them all like that. So that way I know they go back the way they were. Okay. All right. I got the carrier bearing out. Drive shafts out. There's a little pin right there that this slides into. And then there's pins on the back of this. They kind of stick out a little bit. They sink down in those bolt holes. I'll take this cross member out. Some of it's bolts and some of it's the stars, torques, or whatever you want to call them. And that front drive shaft has got the same stars on it. 6 up there, 6 right there. Cross members out. Front drive shaft is out. Next I need to do the wiring. All this here, plug-ins. This one, this red tab, you pull it down, then you just squeeze it. Squeeze these 2 little ears, it just comes off. You cut all these zip ties. This one, I think you just squeeze that little tab down. It's like that, a little tab right there. That comes apart. All right, kind of close quarters here, but I got all the wiring out of the way. You can see all the plugs. And then some of them are left side and some are right side, so the right side, driver's side, is white, and then the passenger side, I used black bread ties. So I'll know which ones go to which. They're not all the same, but some of them are the same. You got a left and a right. And then the next thing is the torque converter bolts, and then all the bolts that go around the bell housing. It should be out. Thank God. I'm about done. So I think there's only 3 torque converter bolts, I hope. All right, it's out. After a little bit of fighting. This bolt, let me get the camera. This bolt and this bolt had a nut on the other end. If you can get somebody to help you do those 2. So trying to reach both of them at the same time was tough. Oh yeah, I still got to take the transfer case off. All right, we got the new transmission, and that was an ordeal. So I called Mercedes, and I asked them about a new transmission. They said, yeah, they could get one, $5,000. Take 30 days. I said, okay, can I order it over the phone? Nope, got to be in person. Great. So I had to drive 3.5 hours to the Mercedes dealers, pay for the transmission. They said when I bring the old one in, they'd give me $1,600 back on the core. Okay. And I had planned on using the old torque converter, but I couldn't get it out of the front of the transmission. So I called them back. So how much is a torque converter? They said $1,500. If I bring in the old one, they'd give me $350 back, I think. Okay. But I had to order it in person. So I took them both with me because I couldn't get the torque converter out of the transmission. Then they told me, well, they can't accept it unless I take the torque converter out of the transmission. So I asked them how much they'd charge me to do it. They said $200 to $400. I said, nope, not going to do that. So I went to Lowe's. I bought some chains and a come along. I chained that transmission to the bed of my pickup. And I put the come along on the front of it and yanked on it real hard and the torque converter fell out. And I tried at home with the crowbars and couldn't get it out, but maybe all that bouncing around got it out or something, I don't know. So I went back in the Mercedes, gave them the old transmission, and they said, well, we don't want the old torque converter because there's no core. Okay, great. So it's $1,500. And you're going to need 10 quarts of transmission fluid. Last time I checked, if you go to O'Reilly's or AutoZone or wherever, a quart of transmission fluid is like $8, $9. Nope, not at Mercedes. It's $25 a quart. There's the bottle. $25. I had to have 10 of them. $250 in transmission fluid. So that's just great. Well, anyway, we're going to put this thing back in. And then on the way home, I think all the vibrating around broke off one of the ears here. But that's okay, I got the old one. So I'm going to take this new one off, put the old one back on, plus it's got the transmission mount, so I got to do that real quick. And clean up the floor. And then get this thing on the jack. Let's see, torque converter's in this box. We'll get that out. First I'm going to change this end here. I'll stand it up. Put transmission fluid in here. Let it soak a little bit. And then put it on the front. I'll show that when I do it. And I don't know why that old one wouldn't come out of the old transmission, but whatever. It was pretty nasty anyway. The fluid was black. It's not supposed to be black. It's supposed to be this color here. But it came out looking like old engine oil. Stank real bad too, so I don't know. So we'll just put everything in new. Almost makes you not want to drive it because it costs so dang much, but screw that, we're driving this damn thing. Making a weird suction noise when I undo them. Wonder if they put grease on them or something. Bolts are super light. Must be aluminum. Weird. fluid. Man, this stuff smells bad. It's weird. Alright, I'm gonna let that soak for a few minutes and then we'll put it in there. Alright, I've let this torque converter set for a while. Got fluid in it. So let's try and get this in there. If I can do it without dropping it and breaking it. See, the old one, I couldn't do that. I had a pry bar on it and all kinds of stuff. I couldn't get it out of there. And I don't think that's down there all the way yet. So when I took the old one out, when I measured it, it was a ½ an inch. Yeah, we got a little over ½ an inch to go. Why ain't she going down? Well, let me try laying it down on its side. Ooh, my baby's heavy. There it goes. Now, shouldn't be able to get your fingers down in there. Alright, let's see where she's at now. Right above a ½ inch. That's where the old one was when I pulled it out. Alright, got it cleaned up under there. Now I'm trying to get this under there. It's a little bit too high on the jack, so I'm going to see if I can jack the front of it up high enough to roll it under there. Forgot to put this little pin in. It's your guide pin. Alright, go let it down again. Forgot to put the vent hose on. So the vent tube goes right here. And it just goes and sits up on top of the transmission. Alright, so it just clips down on that metal bracket there. Just hangs out up there. What?
What are you doing?
Working on this transmission.
Oh, okay.
Trying to.
Yeah. I'm on my way home. If you need help, I
Sure.
can help you.
Sure.
Okay. All right, I'll be down a little bit.
Okay.
Okay. All right, love later.
Mhm.
Love later.
Wife says she's coming to help, so we'll see. See if we can catch her on camera. All right, here I go. Starting my day. Ooh, I'm about to get some windshield wiper blades. Have to go by the doctor's and the pet store and the parts store and get everything done so I can get back and work on that Mercedes again. So here goes the day. My windshield wiper fell off, so I guess I'm going to the parts store and then the doctor's. Stopped here at the AutoZone. Got me some new windshield wiper blades. Why AutoZone? Because it was the closest. And then I found this extension out there on the cow, so that's good. You could always use more tools. Let's try them out. Aha. Ooh. Much better. All right, here we go. To the doctor. All right, these two bolts up here, I'm going to have to have my wife help me tighten them, because you got to reach up through here, but with one person it's kind of difficult, so I'm going to have her hold the wrench while I tighten it. Like right here, can you see it?
Okay, but it's not, we don't turn it around?
No. Just make it where it's pointing up at these bolts, like right here.
Okay, hold on. Where?
Right, can you see my hand?
Yep.
Okay.
Well, do it again. No.
You need to be able to see my hand.
How do I have to tilt it?
Yeah. Right here.
Okay.
Got it?
Yeah.
Okay.
Do it again. I want to make sure. Put your hand up there. Okay. Now what? Is it recording?
Yeah.
Oh.
Is it red?
Yeah.
With a white square in the middle?
Yeah. Now what do I need to do?
Come under. Where's that wrench? Is it that one?
Ouch.
Is it 15? Yeah. Just come over here and hold the wrench.
Do I get in the way I did last time?
Yeah.
Ouch. This is scary.
Mm-hmm.
I put this in my hair when I know I'm going to have to take it out?
No, I don't know.
What now?
Put them up there on those nuts.
But where? I don't see.
Hold on. Can you see them nuts up there?
Not really. Let me.
Should be one.
Oh,
right
yeah,
here.
I see them now. Okay. The bottom one then?
Yeah,
With this side?
yeah.
Okay. What is going on? I can't see. Wait. It's not fitting.
Should.
Is it this side?
Mm-hmm.
It's not fitting. Let me get my pillow.
Yeah, it'd be 15.
It's not fitting like it did last time. Oh. Okay.
Okay, you got it?
Yeah.
Okay, go to the next one.
Okay, hold on. Okay.
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 All right, thanks for the help.
You're welcome. Now what?
Get out.
Oh. Oh. I'm scared.
Uh-oh.
What's going on? Ouch. I don't know how you like doing this. I gotta roll around like a roly-poly
Yep.
and crawl. That hurts my knees.
Ooh, ooh, that's cold.
Aye. Okay. Those people down the street, have you seen their garage? They got like 10 freaking motorcycles in there or something.
Yeah.
Looks like it anyway.
All right, now I'm gonna see if I can get that transfer case back up there. All right, now the question is, do I hold that up there and put bolts in it at the same time? probably throw some bolts in there and have to lower that transmission down a little bit, and then I can get the cross member in here. Maybe I can do it without the jack. Probably should have put that on before. Alright, now I'm going to put the whatever it is, cross member on. No. Wait. Yeah, moving. All right. Find out what I do with those two little bolts that go right there. All right, I'll give an update on the Mercedes. We got the dry shaft in and this heat shield back on. Still need to put the exhaust on. Cross members in. Did run into a problem. It's supposed to be a little nipple right there. It broke off the transmission line, so I got to order new. I'm just going to change them both, get new transmission lines. So I got to wait on that. That'll be about a week. And then I haven't put the front drive shaft in yet because it'll be in the way of this transmission line, and then put the wires on because they'd be in the way. So really, all I can do next is the exhaust. Yeah, some of them fell off of her already, but let's see if I can get zoom in on her. Cool. The little bitty baby spiders. I put her up here on the fence. Where'd she go? So she'd be out of the water and she's cleaning herself. Yeah. You see the little spiders. So she's got some of them, but some of them fell off. So I've got the exhaust done. So now all we're waiting on is transmission lines. Transmission lines. nipple I was talking about that broke off on the other one. Be gentle. It's hard to do sometimes. There's the other one. All right. Oh, yeah. Oh, there he is. That'll get the dog riled up. See if we can get these lines off of here. I don't know where that clip went. Alright, that was easy. Thought I was going to give him more of a fight than that. And that bottom one's going to be tough. Oh, I can't even get my arm down there. I can't even see it. Alright, that was easier than what I thought it would be. This is a pump that you gotta have for the transmission. A sack with all the different fittings in it. I think that's the one I need. I hope. All these others are big. Or maybe it's this one. And they're just kind of neat. On-off switch. Pressure deal. Just put your transmission fluid in there, I guess. I've never done this before. So we're going to give it a try. So there's a plug right there that we got to take out. Interesting. That was too big. Huh. one's too small. Well, maybe we're supposed to do it that way. I know it says you're supposed to fill it up until it comes back out, so. Well, let's see what kind of mess we can make. Well, that's not right. It's already coming out. Great. So I don't even got the right fitting. That's a bunch of bull. I dropped the pan on the transmission because I got to thinking something wasn't right. So I just wanted to check, make sure the filter was in it, which it is. Right there. But when I drained out all that fluid I put in it, the pan was still full. So you can see the little tube sticking up right here. It's not supposed to go over that, so I'm sure I had twice as much in there as I was supposed to, so I dropped it. So basically starting over. All right, I got the pan back on, so let's try this again. Fill it until it comes back out. Thing's kind of cool. Fills it up. You just pump it, and this will come up. Then you wait, and it'll just keep pushing it out. You see the lines going down. Oh, it's coming out the transmission now. Must be full. Now, let's see what it does when I turn the key on. Haha, it started. It's in park. Let's go through the gears. No. Let's try it again. There's reverse, neutral, drive, neutral. That didn't sound good. I bet it's because that front dry shaft ain't on there. Alright, let's do that. Alright, got the new dry shaft in. The scary part is it's made in China. So that'll probably go out in the next week. But what other choice do I got? And then I got updates. Battery was dead, wouldn't take a charge, so I'd put a battery in it. Battery is under the passenger seat, so that was fun. But I got it in there. There it is. Looks good. Even came with new bolts. Wow. I think I'll use the old ones. All right. All right. That dry shaft won't fit with the cross member on. So I'll take the cross member off, put the dry shaft on, and then put the cross member back on. Yay. All right, we've got it all put together, fluid back in it. Let's see if it'll back up. Right, got it out of here. Seems to be working. I need to put this stuff back together. The air filter and the heater filter. Put the battery compartment back together. So we'll probably do the battery next. And then clean my freaking garage. What a mess. All right. This little plate goes straight down there. Little stud there, one over there. And then these two nuts hold it down. Okay, got that in there. Next is the air conditioning vent. And it slides up in there like that. It goes kind of back like this, and then it goes swoops around, comes back, plugs in like right in here. Next is the cover. Okay, I was wrong. The plate goes in first, and then the vent. So let me try that again. Okay, like that. And then the vent cover. And then it looks like it snaps down here, 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 and here. 4 clips. So let me get that in. Now it needs to be vacuumed. That's full of leaves. That's for the heater. I'm going to vacuum that out, and then I'll put the cover back on. Got it vacuumed out. Right here is a drain, and that thing is plugged. There's got to be a drain there so it can get the water out. So I'm going to dig that out real quick. Alright, got it cleaned out. It was full of leaves, so let's check and make sure. Yep, I can hear it hitting the ground. Alright. See, there's our water. So I'll put the box back on. Here's the box. There's 3 little holes down there. See if I can get it in there. That was easy. Then there's these little clips. Alright. Now for the air cleaner. There's the air cleaner. Big old thing. Covers the whole top of the motor. I think it just clips on under there. Yeah, that wire just clips on the back here. And there's a little clip right there, one over there. You just push it down and it clips. Let me grab the vent tubes. And let's just put this on real quick. Need two hands. There. I'll go grab those vent tubes. There's the tubes. So one end goes here, and the other end goes right there. I can't even see it. Let me get them on. Okay, so we got a left and a right. All right, got it all vacuumed up. Now it's ready. I gotta move my pickup. And it's ready for a test drive and a bath. All right, got this Mercedes loaded on the trailer. I got to take it to the Mercedes dealer and have them program the transmission because it won't shift out of first. It'll go in reverse and it'll go into drive, but it won't go out of first. So it's got to go in and get programmed at Mercedes. Nobody else can do it, just Mercedes. So had to load her on the trailer. So when I get done with that, I'll let you know what that costs and go from there. All right, we've gotten the Mercedes back from Wichita at Mercedes. It cost $496. And they reprogrammed it and checked everything and cleared all the codes. So she's good to go, and I've put new tires on it. Something a little more aggressive. Let's see, they are Goodyear Wranglers. Let's see here. That's how many miles we've gotten on it since the transmission. No problems. Everything's working good. And that's going to do it for this one. Thanks for watching. And don't be mad about it.